Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be about the fast intake and some of the issues that I've had with it. Couldn't find a lot of information on YouTube about this, so we're going to go over a few things that I found out about the intake and some certain issues that I had with my setup. My setup, I am running LS1 type injectors on the truck. And with this truck manifold, it has the holes for the injectors for the GMC Denali pickup truck that came with this motor in the truck. So the holes are actually a little bit bigger than like what an LS1 style intake is. So basically what you have to do is you have to buy, you get on eBay, I'll post it up here on the screen. They're basically O-rings that convert your LS1 O-rings over into the LQ9 O-rings. They're just they're same diameter to fit around the LS1 type injector, but just a fatter O-ring so that you get a good plug. So with that being said, we'll move over to the engine bay and I'll kind of point out what it was doing, where I was hearing air and all that. Hopefully this video will help some of you guys with maybe some of your issues with the vacuum leak, and I'll go over some of the symptoms that I was getting. So with that being said, we'll move straight over to the engine bay. Alright guys, one of the first things that I was noticing is I was hearing a hissing sound coming from this direction over here. One way that you can find a vacuum leak is you can actually take some starter fluid, and that's basically what I did. Is I took some starter fluid and I just kind of sprayed in this area, and the engine the RPMs changed on the motor, which indicated that there was some sort of vacuum leak. So like I said, I pulled the fuel rail off and pulled the injectors out, and I didn't really realize what was causing it until I had another set of injectors sitting around. It came off of my Trans Am, and I put those in there, and it really got bad because the O-rings that were on the LS1 were a lot smaller than the ones on that were on the previous injectors that were on here. So I was getting a really bad vacuum leak. The truck was idling really high, running rough, was dying on me. So those were some of the issues that I was having. So long story short, I couldn't really figure out what it was. I put some different O-rings in there, and couldn't really tell with the intake in here what was the problem. So I said, fuck it. I pulled the entire intake out, replaced the intake manifold gaskets. And that, when I've had it out and sitting on the bench, that's when I was able to look at these holes and seeing that they were way bigger than what the LS1 O-ring was. So basically what I did is I did some research, got online, went to the forums, was looking that up, ended up finding on eBay some O-rings that will convert your LS1 injectors over to like the size of basically the injector that comes in the original intake and original setup. These injectors are not the original injectors that came with this motor. Like I said, these are an LS1, LS6 style injector. So basically after I figured that out and put the right O-ring on there, it pretty much fixed the issue. Truck doesn't idle high, doesn't run rough. So pretty much got the vacuum leak situated. But it was definitely one of those things where it was definitely had me stumped. Couldn't figure out why I was getting a leak. Even after I changed it, put brand new O-rings in there, I couldn't figure it out. I was thinking maybe the manifold was cracked or something. I didn't really know. So I just wanted to share that information with you guys. This ain't going to be a long video. I just wanted to go over those few things and let you guys know that that was it. Other than that, I haven't really had any issues with this truck. I did have the mass airflow sensor go out on me. That was one thing that I did have. I had to put a new mass airflow sensor, but that was due to me. I didn't disconnect the battery, and I was plugging and unplugging stuff and just basically screwed it up. I'm guessing that's what happened, or it just went out on me. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Hope you had a great day, and hope this information helps some of you guys with some of your issues with your vacuum leak. Just make sure you have the right O-rings in there. That's pretty much what you got to do. Quick search on ls1tech.com will point you in the right direction. All right, guys, thank you, and we'll catch you on the next video. All right, see ya.